Hey everybody, my name is Caleb Schaefer, and I just saw the movie Fury. Alright, this movie, directed by David Ayer, stars Brad Pitt, Shirley Beef, Logan Lerman, Michael Pena, John Bernthal, and it's hard to disappoint with those credentials, and I don't think it does disappoint. It's a great war movie, explores a basis of combat that maybe the media isn't used to seeing. Like tank warfare isn't hasn't been done to death yet, and I think this is a good kind of. I know there's been other movies that explore this, but it kind of dip your feet in. Okay, this is a really cool element of war, and this is something that happened. And it's still Hollywood. It still has some exaggeration, some little embellishes, of course, but it's enjoyable to watch. I don't know if I felt better for having seen it, but it was not a bad experience watching it. David Ayer, he directed and wrote End of the Watch, which is a fantastic movie. Also has Michael Pena and Jake Gyllenhaal, and they have fantastic chemistry. Anna Kendrick's also in there. I mean, you have a great tight knit cast, and it's that's what made that movie work, I think. And the climax, it's very gut wrenching, and a couple twists that you don't expect to happen. And this movie has a lot of similar things. It has very good close-knit characters who you see get fleshed out. There's a very high octane, super tense climax that's super fun to watch. But the odds are stacked against them, blah blah blah. Some gut wrenching moments, and some steps you wouldn't expect to see along the way. And I'm not going to criticize them for that because it's what people expect. That's what you want to watch. I would have liked to see something different, or maybe it wasn't too long of a movie at all, but I don't know. I would have liked to see some more character development, because I think the time frame of the events of the movie is like a day, 2-3 days tops, but like it's the way there's no night time besides the end of the movie, so it makes you think like it's all over the course of a day, and there's too much character development, I think. Like, you can't have Logan Lerman, who is the audience surrogate. Like, he shows up, he's like, I'm scared, this is terrifying, like we are. And he slowly learns, like, he's desensitized. He learns to hate the Nazis, of course. And but over the course of a day, that does not seem believable. I don't know. It's good. Shirley Beef gives a great performance. Like you can say what you will about him, and he was in Transformers and stuff, and he may overact. I know him from Even Stevens, but like he delivers a really good performance, and he really does steal every scene he's in. He doesn't overact. He's great to watch. I'm really glad he was in this movie, despite all the stuff he does. I know he's not. He might not seem like the best person in the world, or he's just kind of off his rocker a little bit, but he's great to see. Brad Pitt, he's the lead. The criticism I have, okay, they're supposed to be in this war all the time. They all have these really high and tight haircuts that are kind of popular now that wouldn't seem popular that long ago. Logan Lerman kind of has like the tapered, classic look that you'd think you'd see, but Brad Pitt has like an almost mohawk, or like you think that Brad Pitt would wear in real life, but he's a World War II sergeant, and it's okay. I don't know. When's the last time you got a haircut like that? And I don't know. John Bernthal from How I Met Your Mother and Walking Dead, he's in here. He's the least sympathetic of the group in the Fury tank. And Michael Pena is like the second least sympathetic, then Shia LaBeouf, then Brad Pitt, then Logan Lerman. So you got those five, and kind of like, I don't like these people in that order. And, spoiler alert, I guess not really, but because the trailer kind of gives it away, you kind of expect these people. It's a war movie, they're probably going to die. In what order? I don't know. It's a solid movie. I enjoyed it. It does have some tropes, but it punches you in the gut enough to where, like, okay, never mind. I guess I'm not. I'm feeling the way I'm supposed to, but you're not going to give me the satisfaction. It's good to be on your toes and on the edge of your seat as an audience. So I had a good time watching this movie. It's a great war flick. It's not like Saving Private Ryan, but it's a good kind of modern redoing of that. I think it tells a lot. It shows a lot about kind of maybe a hidden message of like PTSD and how really traumatizing and just terrible it is, because you see these people and they are not having a good time, and they've been killing people for like 3 years, and Logan Lerman's there for a day, and he's just like, woof. Of course, it's a very bad day, very Hollywood explosion-y bad day. I think the best part of this movie, or the best part of this theater experience, was I got to see the Unbroken trailer for the first time during the previews, and I actually cried. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for that film. Another World War II movie coming out over Christmas, directed by Angelina Jolie. So, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, you got some parallels there. So I'm excited for that. Excited for Interstellar. A bunch of other movies coming out that I'm super excited for. This is going to be a great fall. I'm glad to start it off pretty well. This is my hat for this video. Kind of NRA. I thought it'd be appropriate. You guys have a great night. Thanks for listening. Have a great time in your life. Good things.